Have you and your family ever wanted to spend the day in the excitement of an amusement park, but wanted to spend the evening in the south of France, lounging around the Mediterranean with wealthy Europeans? And if such a possibility does exist, do they have alcoholic beverages? You're in luck. Let's answer those questions right now on Toasting DW. A family vacation to Mickey Mouse Land can be marvelous, filled with memories that will last a lifetime. And the magic of Disney World certainly does not end when you leave the grandeur of the parks, because Disney has a variety of lodging resorts, so you never have to leave the grounds or head back to reality. And those locations have varying prices, anywhere from $200 to over $1,000 a night. The most recent of these, as of the start of 2020, is Disney's Riviera Resort, the perfect location for those of us that want to hobnob on the yachts of the French elites while also want to wait in line for Slinky Dog Dash next to a family of 8 wearing tacky t-shirts informing you of their family hierarchy. Opening in mid-December of 2019, Riviera is a European-themed resort designed to help you feel as if you were 4,700 miles away. This impressive location is complete with multiple pools, play areas, and restaurants. And we will check on those, but first we need a drink. So let's head into Bar Riva, which might be the best pool bar in all of Disney World, with signature cocktails, frozen drinks, beers, wines, and a full bar. I'm already feeling great about this location, but also feeling overwhelmed with the variety of options, so I decided to take it easy and go with the old favorite, beer. Along with 12 canned options, Bar Riva has 6 beers on draft: Cigar City High Life IPA, a Sam Adams Seasonal, Peroni, Bud Light, Funky Buddha Florida Hefeweizen, and Kronenberg 1664. So I asked bartender and cast member Becca, who comes from Oklahoma City, to pour me a Funky Buddha Florida Hefeweizen. If you don't know Funky Buddha, it is a Florida craft brewery in Oakland Park near Fort Lauderdale that opened around 2010. Their Floridian is an unfiltered German-style wheat with flavors of orange peel, banana, and clove. And at just 5.2% ABV, this is a great beer for hot days laying around the pool right here at Riviera. I am going to take a quick minute and add this to our beer list on Untapped. I'm going to give it a rating, check in, so that way I can know in the future. But now let's take this 2015 gold medal wheat beer at the Florida Beer Championship for a stroll around the pools. The main pool area has a large pool, a hot tub, unique water slide, and games to be played. Now the pool slide winds around a stately column tower before dumping the rider into the main pool. And if this seems like too much for your little messieurs or mademoiselles, don't worry. They have their own child pool area with smaller slides and water features. The pool, of course, has life vests for the young children, and the games can be played for children of all ages. If you've grown tired of the excitement of children and fun, there's a third pool with no slides, no frills, and often no children. But it's time to get back to Bar Riva because we need another drink and a bite to eat. Round number 2 is going to be Cigar City High Life IPA. Located in Tampa, Florida, the brewery was opened in 2007, and High Life pays homage to how popular the sport was in Florida some 40 years ago. This citrusy and bitter IPA uses 6 different hop varieties to make its 7.5 ABV and the bitterness rating of 65. But Chris, the bartender and Orlando native, convinced me to try the Monte Cristo sandwich. Expecting a vengeful meal out of the pages of Alexander Dumas, instead I was given a sandwich inside of a funnel cake, and it is amazing. It is described in the menu as ham, turkey, Gruyere, brioche, and strawberry preserves, I could eat it all day. But my waistline doesn't agree, and I've got more exploring here to do at Riviera. So with great sadness, I leave Bar Riva again. Some of the other outside amenities include a walking path along the water, which at its point contains a fire pit, and at night they have free marshmallow roasting. There's a bocce court, which is only too appropriate for the Italian part of the Riviera. They have an artificially grassed courtyard, and they often hold children events there, like a build your own and race your own race car. There's also a child-sized, life-sized chessboard for people who are looking for a more intellectual game. Now that we have seen almost everything there is to do outside, let's head to the lobby. Complete with a cafe and boutique, the lobby is very modern and Mediterranean chic at the same time. La Petite Cafe offers coffee drinks, specialty cocktails, wonderful looking sweets, but most importantly, beer. So for the third and final round, before we get over to the Skyliner transportation system and leave this famously glamorous beachside area of art and romance, we'll have a Kronenberg 1664 lager. It is a pale lager, which is the #1 French beer sold in the world. Its flavor comes off with a little grassy sweetness and a little hop. This 5.5% ABV beer has been brewed since 1952. The brewery itself was founded in 1664. So we could take this drink next door to Voyager's Lounge, but I'd rather be outside. So full disclosure, there are 2 restaurants on grounds that we did not visit, one by choice and one by timing. Next to Bar Riva is Primo Piatto, which is the quick service option for the resort. However, most of the food options can be ordered at Bar Riva. We also didn't stop at the now almost famous rooftop and pricey restaurant Topolino's Terrace, because while they do serve breakfast and dinner, they're closed for lunch, a Mediterranean siesta. And I was here for lunch. But don't worry, because it actually makes a pretty good reason to come back and visit again. So all in all, Disney's Riviera is a marvelous resort. And, it kind of better be. With the cheapest room rate of $356 a night, the grounds are beautiful and the food is very good and Bar Riva is great. I also can't stress enough the convenience of the Skyliner, allowing easy transportation to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. On the way to the Skyliner, I saw these amazing murals in an archway tunnel. The Rapunzel Tangled and Peter Pan murals go completely around the archway for a 180-degree experience. But it is time to get on that Skyliner and head out for a new adventure. So hopefully, I've convinced you to explore Disney's Riviera Resort on your own. Maybe grab a drink at Bar Riva. And hopefully, I've convinced you to continue to explore Disney World with a drink in hand. With us, right here on Toasting DW. So thank you for your time, and do me a favor and click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit that alert bell. Again, feel free to give us a location that you'd like to see us visit. A big thanks to Michelle T. for our first ever location suggestion, which is the reason we came here today. So we will see you next time. But until then, remember to be toasting DW.